Ragazzi, buonasera, buonasera. Voi in questo momento state guardando il vostro show preferito Jet Lag con me per sempre, e mi chiamo Daniel, non vi scordate. Preparatevi perché oggi l'intervista sarà in inglese, eppure se non parlate inglese guardatelo perché lo dovete imparare, l'inglese è la lingua molto importante. Il nostro show, da come sapete, è internazionale, quindi noi comunque ogni tanto ci dobbiamo trasferire, cioè dobbiamo cambiare la lingua per far sentire altra gente che ancora magari non parla italiano. Però comunque la nostra ospite per oggi si chiama Mariya, è la ragazza di Kazakistan, canta, suona, cioè, insomma ragazzi, come sempre noi invitiamo solo la gente molto molto creativa, e lei è veramente brava perché io ho già sentito, sono stato fortunato a sentirla sotto, e tra poco sentirete pure voi quando lei sarà pronta e quando insomma la regia mi dà ok. Intanto ragazzi, non ci siamo visti. Ecco, la posso vedere? Mi sa che è pronta. 3, 2, 1, pогнали!
I forgot to say, is it okay if one song I will play with this sound instead of the piano?
No.
Okay.
Ok, so when you want, we're ready.
Okay, I'm also ready.
Ok, siamo ready pure.
I can go. Okay, hello everyone. So my name is Mariya, and I am a singer, songwriter, and I am also a composer, and I'm also a pianist and a good girl also. So today I'm going to share some of my songs. Some of them are published on Spotify, and some of them are not published anywhere, so you're going to hear them like exclusively. And the first song that I'm gonna sing is called Boy, and you can actually find it on my Spotify. So you can play it, please. Boy, need to try like you did before. When you're around, I want something more. No need to lie. Oh, I want it all. You just need to try like you did before. Ooh, yeah. Need to see your face crushing in my Rover. Don't slow down the pace, now I said it's over. Where did the flowers go? You don't try anymore. We're at a crossroad, it's green, never red. Looking straight forward, let's see what's ahead. You never come over, so I want you to know. Boy, you need to try like you did before. When you're around, I want something more. No need to lie. Oh, I want it all. You just need to try like you did before. You just need to try. 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 You always make me laugh, but what's the point in that if you ain't doing anything? I thought we got along, want you to be my own, but you're clipping my wings. We're at a crossroad, it's green, never red. Looking straight forward, let's see what's ahead. You never come over, so I want you to know. Boy, you need to. Boy, you need to. Boy, you need to try like you did before. When you're around, I want something more. No need to lie. Oh, I want it all. You just need to try like you did before. So, the next song that I'm gonna perform is completely different from this one. It's totally different genre, it's totally different feeling. So, the next song is called Dream. And I just wanted to portray something about that when you're around one person, then it feels like you're almost in a dream. But unfortunately, the life is more cruel than that. And every time the real world crashes onto you, you understand that, well, actually, it's only a dream. So you can play the song. There is a place in my dream. I go there every time when you are near. Purple sky, orange sun. I wish that we could be there all the time. We sit in the garden and watch the ocean meet the sky. It feels like we are one, but suddenly I want to cry. When the night walks away, it's so hard for me to stay. So, thank you. The third song that I'm going to sing is called, we're going to right now go a little bit on the line of sadness, maybe, but then we're going to come back to more fun. So the next song is called Goodbye. So I guess I don't need to say anything else. Let's just play a song. Sorry, it's the wrong song. But I can sing this one, but if you can play it from the beginning.
Is the fifth step goodbye?
Oh, but it's okay. Let's sing this one. Let's make it more fun because it was sad. So, sorry, не больно. Ты не будешь моим, я не буду твоей. Ты ведь кем-то любим, ты кому-то нужней. С пустотой на душе оставляю я все. Мне не больно уже, мне не больно. Мне не больно, мне не больно. Мне не больно. Никогда не любила всерьез, не могла тебе дать откровений и слез. Не стучи в мою дверь, в окнах свет не горит. Мне не больно теперь, мне не больно. Беги меня и взгляда моих бесстыжих глаз. Тебе меня не надо, а мне не надо нас. Беги меня и взгляда моих бесстыжих глаз. Тебе меня не надо, а мне не надо нас. Даже не подходи, даже не начинай. Что нас ждет впереди, мне легко распознать. Не дошли до любви, мы всего лишь на шаг. Мне так больно, увы, мне не больно. Мне не больно, мне не больно. Мне не больно. Ты не будешь один, я не буду одна. Просто мимо пройди и не думай о нас. Нас и быть не должно, нас и быть не могло. Мне так холодно, но мне не больно. Беги меня и взгляда моих бесстыжих глаз. Тебе меня не надо, а мне не надо нас. Беги меня и взгляда моих бесстыжих глаз. Тебе меня не надо, а мне не надо нас. Твоей, ты ведь кем-то любим, ты кому-то нужней. С пустотой на душе оставляю я все. Мне не больно уже, мне не больно. Не больно, 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 не больно. So, sorry guys, that was the Russian song. It was sung in Russian because I also speak Russian. And it was about that I am not in pain anymore. Like, you didn't care about me. I actually also apparently didn't care about you. So everything is okay. And my heart is not aching. And just, if you see me, just go by. Don't say hi. Okay. I think that I don't know which is the next song. Kiss Me. Okay, let's do the Kiss Me. This song is about love. So it was about breakup, now it's about love. So let's play it. Kiss me under all these evening lights and tell me that it's alright. So please, just don't let go. I know that we just started to write a story. I promise I'll keep trying to make it last. I wish that time would stop for us tonight and let us breathe. And it's so hard not to get lost inside your eyes. Open your heart and let me in. I know that we just started to Jay, what is the next song?
Goodbye now.
Goodbye. Yes. So now we're talking about goodbye. After all the breakup, drama, love, and now we're saying goodbye. You took my soul and made it dark. I tried so hard to take it back. You never loved me, never tried. And I wonder why I was so blind. Now you vanished from my life. I count the reasons why, going crazy in my mind. 'Cause you never said goodbye. My heart still aches, but my eyes don't cry. I see it now, a beautiful light. A lie that I told myself, a lie that we made together, believing in pretense and playing a game that was going to eventually end. Now you vanished from my life. I count the reasons why, going crazy in my mind. 'Cause you never said, oh, I wish you said, goodbye. Okay, so now I will sing one song with just piano, and it's called Alone in My Room. It's also about love, and it's actually very similar to the song "Не больно" that was in Russian, about moving on after a breakup. But this one is very different because this is about that you move on and you actually feel grateful and you actually feel okay, and you even wish that the other person would feel the same and they would feel good. I'm sitting alone in my room, can't stop thinking about you, but I won't call you anymore. What a summer night to spend with someone you love. I see couples on the street dancing lovely cheek to cheek, but I don't miss you anymore. Never thought Sitting alone in my room, hoping that you also feel this way. So now I want to share with you an instrumental track, because I am, as I mentioned, not only a singer and songwriter, I'm also a composer. So for the last 2 months, I was working, I was doing this project, which was a soundtrack for the dance show. And it's very interesting. It was something very close to me, because I am from Kazakhstan. And in that show, it's based on the Kazakh legend. Legend about, maybe not even a legend, maybe it's a fairy tale about a boy and a wolf. It's about friendship that kind of cannot exist, but it actually exists. Like in the story, it happened, but of course with the consequences. And right now, I'm gonna sing it, but also play this little instrument, which is called chinkobis. This is a Kazakh national instrument, one of them. And this is a very, very small, tiny version of it. Actually, they can be very big and they can be like this. But I just brought from Kazakhstan this little one, but it's enough to play this track. And this scene, so a lot of things happen there. First of all, we have a dance of the wolf's pack, then we have a solo of the wolf's queen, and then they start hunting. And this is like a little story in one track. So you can play it when you're ready. So this was a little part of the show, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you could imagine the story behind it, like a little film. So, thank you very much.
Wow, guys, wow, it was just wonderful. I have no words, it was just wonderful. Ragazzi, ve lo dico in italiano pure. Noi con la regia nostra, con la regia, stavamo proprio così rilassati, stavamo così bene. Cioè, poi mi sembrava tipo dall'inizio abbiamo parlato con la regia, ho detto che mi sembra un soundtrack di un cartoon movie, ma non da Disney, penso da più da Pixar, ma neanche, cioè sembra proprio un cartoon folk, like traditional one, che fanno le paesi, cioè le fanno proprio per loro, per le loro leggende, eccetera. Infatti alla fine dello show lei ha fatto proprio una canzone che è soundtrack alla fine, quindi il mood abbiamo preso da subito e è stato veramente meraviglioso, cioè quando è così, raga, neanche mi viene voglia di parlare. Ecco, è arrivata già. Hi, how are you? Welcome, it's all for you. It's all for you, and it was wonderful. It was just wonderful. Like I was telling him, that it seems to me like soundtrack from the first track. Like it seems to me like a soundtrack from the like not Disney movie, but like some cartoon, maybe some folk cartoon, like with some legend. Like you did in the end of the show, you did just that thing, and it was so, I don't know, it was wonderful, really. So thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for this wonderful show. It was a miracle, really. I'm really happy that you're here. Thank you.
Is it on?
I think so. Like I have the same problem. I don't hear my voice, but
yeah, I also think I can hear you not very like.
Maybe.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for saying all of those words. It's actually very nice to hear because
it's true. Because it's true.
Yeah, and also because as a composer, it's a little bit hard to present your music because you spend hours like composing it and everything. But then everyone is like, "Oh, play something that you composed," and I'm like, "Well, it's like I don't know, 20 instruments at the same time," and so.
Yeah. But so. It's like for me, like I'm dancer, and some people tell me like dance something. Yeah.
On the spot.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I also did a little bit of contemporary in my youth.
Really?
I was a dancer too.
Oh.
So as a contemporary dancer, it's like also they're like, oh, then you dance good in the club, and you're like, no, I do floor work. It's like you go on the floor and you like roll around.
But it was helpful, like that lessons of dancing. It was helpful for your music. You think on. Maybe
actually
not.
I never thought about it.
No, because like when you dance, you can feel more the rhythm, like your body reacts on what you're hearing, and some musician tells like it can be helpful. So I should ask.
Well, actually, now that you said, I remember a story behind The Boy, the first song that I sang.
Yeah.
It was something about I was playing it to my friend first time when I composed it, and she was like, how did you came up with those words and everything? And I was like, actually, I don't know. I just started playing chords, and then I felt it in my body, and then I kind of, the words lay already on the, like, the feeling. So maybe it's connected.
Sorry, I should be more close to. I think it's okay. Yeah, but I have that problem that I. Oh, yeah. That's nice. That's nice. And we have tea. Oh, okay, you have water, but we also have tea. So if you want, it's already
But,
it's prepared for you.
water is okay.
Okay. And so, yeah, I let you finish with call. So I really loved the way you do your harmony, like chord progression. I really love your like melodic tricks, we can say. So. And I like really loves that kind of music more that can help represent traditional like culture that you have. So I really love this song in Russia. It was прикольно.
Thank you.
No, really, no, really.
А наболевшим.
Yeah, but it's also good. Like, it's a good thing that you have. That you have the general idea of the song, of your song, and you help me to make me feel like you want me to feel, like you what you wanna say. I can hear what you wanna say, like it's clear for me. So it's really wonderful because some musician like they have some ideas, but then they go away and they transform to something like space. So yeah,
I see. Well, I guess it's like, yeah. I mean, we're all there a little bit.
Yeah.
As an artistic person, there's always a part of you that wants to do something not understandable, like something artsy that like it's just like and then you go into the void.
Yeah.
But I mean. With my songs, I try to be simple. That's true. Like I try to be simple. I try to be understandable, and maybe with some not so much. Let's say some songs like "Dream," they are not like. So some people, if they hear it on the speakers, they will be like, "Okay, what is that?" But it needs like a couple of listens to get into it because it's like already not like pop culture, let's say.
Yeah.
But I think that everything is great. That you can write something that is good for more listeners, and then something which is more like a niche. Oh my god, I'm using such words as if like I'm such a niche thing, but I'm just saying, yeah.
And you have that balance from like pop songs and the songs for like my listeners, just my guys.
Okay, I'm glad.
No, I don't know. It's like we can say that that's the question. You feel like you have that balance, or you feel like you do some more.
Okay, well, I feel like I'm struggling with the balance because, let's say most of the times I feel like doing something that I feel like not a lot of people would appreciate, and it's actually a struggle. Like, let's say I have a boyfriend, he's also a musician, and he does even more weirder stuff. Like, I do nothing weird. Like, everything is okay. But, like, he does, like, electronic music that, like, for some people would seem, like, very weird. And, like, I see that he's struggling a lot with the feeling of doing something that he actually enjoys so much, or doing something that, like, he knows, they will like it because it's, like, more understandable for them. And I struggle with it as well, even though my art is not as extreme as his. But, it's even, like, let's say, I compose for dance shows, and let's say not a lot of people listen to soundtracks. Usually it's like soundtracks of films.
I do.
Okay.
I do. So I really liked it.
No, that's great. That's great. I mean, I also like it. That's why I actually enjoy creating soundtracks, because I was always a fan. But I think that it's kind of like mostly of like films and video games or something like that. And then like I do completely different, which is a theater. And like nowadays I feel like people go to the theater less often than they watch a movie.
Unfortunately,
yeah. So then like I already kind of like just me writing for the theater is already me not being in the like more like pop I don't know, culture, I guess. So it's a struggle, but like sometimes I try to do something for the people. Sometimes for them. Something like for them to have fun and still try to have fun myself. So yeah, I guess that's my answer.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It can help like for understand yourself even more, because when you trying to do like pop stuff, you're trying to think like normal people think, so like normal people do, so you can.
I mean, like we love normal people.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's great.
No, of course.
Because actually, artists, they're all neurodivergent. They are not okay. It's actually not okay. It's like it's called mental.
We just see visions, but
yeah.
we are okay.
it's like you always struggle and you feel not okay. So actually being normal is okay.
Yeah. Everything's okay. So we live in the world.
No,
like,
but actually I have a little story if I can share.
Yeah, of
like,
course.
Because we this month I finished this show Koksirek, which is about the wolves, and then we have already another project which we should do in July, and I am right now working in it. And the project is about autistic person who hears music. So it's about the composer.
Okay.
And I
already interesting.
I didn't make the story. I just given the script, but
okay.
The story is about the composer who she hears music, and she is actually it's about a struggle that she first creates music that she likes, and then she has to present it. No one likes it, and then she changes it, and it becomes more for all big
mainstream,
audience. Mainstream is good. Mainstream, and then she becomes popular, and then she actually has a burnout after it. So this is kind of a story, and actually to start with, I started with this mainstream song. I had to create a mainstream song that everybody would like in the show, and and I was struggling. I had to Google super mainstream songs, and then take inspiration from it, because I was what is mainstream? I don't know. And then you don't want it to be too shitty, but you still want it to be understandable that she's a sellout or something. So it's even right now I'm working on the same subject kind of.
Okay. I wanted to ask we already talk about that. When you became famous with the music, with the pop stuff, and maybe you don't even like it, but you become famous because you had the idea that I'm just doing that for people, for become famous, and then I will do my stuff. I will present my stuff that I like, and maybe that way people change. Yep.
Do you know how many artists did that already?
Yeah, but in the end, you become famous with this, and no one wants to hear another stuff from you because you already that image that you create.
Yes, that's the problem actually with this plan, that you will lose the audience. But it's okay if you're rich and famous. I think that it's okay if no one wants to listen to you anymore. So, but let's say with me, the problem is that even now I want to say that all of others talk about that. Mainstream, not mainstream. To make mainstream things is very hard. You need to have a specific talent to do it. Because let's say I don't have much of that talent, so that's why I'm no, I mean with the mainstream things, something that would actually be in the clubs or something like that,
Okay, maybe not in the clubs, but in the movie,
in the movie. But let's say it's not like Katy Perry songs.
Famous movie.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just different mood, it's different genre, but
my point is that even if I sometimes if I try to do it, it still doesn't sound like it. And then I understand how actually all of these mainstream artists, they have a specific talent for that, and it's also not just they're sellouts. It's not like that. It's actually to make a super pop, super likable song, you need to be super talented in that specific genre, I guess. And stuff.
Yeah, but also because you're so smart and you have million of theories of how the world created and etc. But every philosophic stuff, in the end they came to that simple idea that everything should be simple. So and the more genius idea, so simple. So it's the way up for going down again and refined it with the other view, maybe. what I wanted to say.
I don't know.
By that.
I lost you a little bit.
No, because of the simple. To make something simple, it's hard to make something simple.
That's true.
It's about like for me as a teacher, and you have the children, and you have to explain some difficult stuff, but in a simple way, and choose some easy words for understand, and you have to really understand that thing that you're trying to explain, because if you use some terms like difficult that no one understand, like the child will never understand, so we'll understand, but not now. So you have to be a really expert to explain something in easy way, so the same thing with the music, I think, because
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree about the explaining things, and about that in the core of everything genius lays something simple. It's true. And yeah, like that's the thing that like there is a thing that like simple things are genius, that's true, but also sometimes, let's say as a musician, sometimes I like something too experimental, and it's, let's say, the artists that are specifically they called for musicians, so something that like is like triggering this nerve of like, oh, this is like so cool, this is so complicating, this is like a riddle that
another taste, like you feel like more tasteful, more colorful.
And it's also about the ego, because let's say if you want to, because all artists, they struggle, I think, with impressing audience and impressing their peers. So it's like for the audience, like as we said, like mainstream and stuff is like cool, but sometimes we also have this ego that like, oh, but what if like my colleague will listen to this song and will think like, why it's such a cheesy, simple song, and then you feel like, no, I want to create something that like another musician would hear and be like, wow, what are the chords, why it's so, I want to repeat it, this is like out of my logic and stuff. So this is also a thing that is it the simple thing, or is it like, do you want to impress?
I think it's because like the music is the language, like the art in general is a language, another language, another form of language for me, like I don't know.
I agree.
Yeah, so when you trying to talk, like to express yourself, you choose some words, you choose some melodies, and etc. And of course that some produce. Scusatemi ragazzi. Come di nuovo? Repeat it again.
We choose the melodies, we choose the
So
the language. Sorry.
So of course when you want to discuss about something more like atomic, something more
artsy.
You want some musician that understand that language very well to understand your words,
and also be like, wow.
Also be like, of course, because in the end, like it's simple feelings that we already felt and that we feel every day, each of us, like. But it's more interesting to explain it with in an interesting way, like to bring the listener in the adventure, like to not just to explain I feel like this, but really make them feel it. Yeah.
No, but I agree. Actually, I can add a little bit about the teaching, because I also teach.
I know.
Of course, I also teach the music. Not mainly. That's the only thing I teach. I don't know why I said that, like mainly. But the thing is that it's true that so like my background comes from the classical conservatory. Like in Kazakhstan, I was actually a classical musician in conservatory. Everything is so serious. The music is so serious. Everyone is genius. You need to be genius and stuff. And then I started teaching. I also always felt like teaching, like I don't want to teach, but okay, if I have to, then I will teach. And then I started teaching, and actually through my teaching with kids, and not only kids, I learned even more than I learned in conservatory. A lot of things that my teachers were telling me, I understood only when I started explaining it myself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And now I'm actually so grateful that I have this big experience of teaching, because so many things I understood just because of that. Like myself as a musician.
You have to explain yourself first to explain the...
And as you said, find a way to say it in a simple words. And then it clicks also in your head, and you're like, yeah, this is just this, tuk, tuk, and that's it.
That's why that sounds so organic, so harmonized. Like that's why I like it. That's why for me it's pop. Like I really love groups like Radiohead, like Björk, because they do like strange stuff. But it's pop.
Yeah, but it's still understandable.
And it became pop. So everything can be pop.
No, actually, what is pop? Because there is a genre pop that has a specific characteristics, but at the same time we can say that Radiohead is pop because they're popular. Yeah, pop is also popular.
Yeah.
So in that sense, it's true that we can say pop to anything if it's likable.
Yeah.
But there is also a music genre pop which is has a specific characteristic.
Yeah.
Like specific, like let's say instruments that you use that will create a pop song. That's true. Or like
for example,
rhythms. Oh, like well, if we take let's say Justin Bieber's song and we like go deep into that, we can hear the specific. Like let's say Dua Lipa, Sabrina Carpenter right now.
Yeah, but Dua Lipa, some stuff of Dua Lipa, non tutto.
Yeah. All?
Inglese, italiano, russo.
Per favore, inglese, per favore.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep myself. So I want, Dua Lipa. She has some songs that have interesting way of do melody, because like moda is changing. We can say trend is changing. That's pop music that I hear now have more natural harmony. Like it's not minor, it's not major, it's something like between. What?
Okay.
No, it's I don't know. No, it's just because I don't have enough terms to explain.
Okay.
In Russian,
but
yes.
Okay, I can translate that it feels like it's not sad and not happy.
Yeah.
It's like something in between. Yeah, that's what you mean.
Yeah. Типа немодальная музыка.
Ah, okay, non-modal. Yeah, you can say
not
that.
Model. We can
non-modal,
say.
yeah.
I don't know if we can say that, but we can say.
Oh, you can say. I will help you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So
Dua Lipa has non-modal songs? Really?
I heard
because
some.
maybe I didn't. I don't know all of her
some
songs.
parts. When you said when you go deeper to some pop songs, it can. First of all, like you heard it first time, it seems like simple, but you go deeper and you find some little stuff that make it.
Like recognizable?
Recognizable, yeah. So it's like him. It's not just pop songs. It's true. Like him. And yeah.
I mean that's completely true. That's what I'm saying. That like.
What did you find in the
in
the songs of
No, but like originally I wanted to say that like if we take all of this like super hits songs, it doesn't even have to be because I'm like name dropping, but actually like I don't know, maybe even Britney Spears or something. Of course, it's also changes because of the era.
Yeah, so they build it also.
Yes, like it's different fashion of sounds or whatever. But like if we go to like we take hits, then we can like separate what makes it a hit, and then like there are a lot of songs that actually
what
like not
makes
as
a hit the hit. What makes hit
Yeah.
the hit? What?
I should say.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, actually, you never know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not as good at it if like creating a hit, but like let's say I don't know, in the era of Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake, like adding something unexpected, like let's say Arabic, you know this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like this, and Justin Timberlake has a lot of like I would say hip hop beats and stuff. Like even though he's like not a black culture, but he has a lot of like he was produced by them, let's say.
Yeah.
So like
So
something
mixed.
that is unexpected is like was in 2000s. Now, right now, I don't even know. I need to think. Because I can't like the Taylor Swift is right now #1,
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
So like I actually trying to study what makes a song so popular, but maybe you can tell me, because from the perspective of non-musician.
No, because I was thinking about that too. No, because everyone like tells, okay, like every hit is simple, and that there are some rules, like fixed rules, what you have to do to make it hit, to make it go viral.
Well,
But-
right now it's also about the character.
But what the rules? Tell me the rules. When
I don't know. I
the rules?
guess if you ask me, a specific kick, a specific
Okay,
drum
tum
beat.
tum tum tum. Okay, we have million songs of tum tum.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That right now, everyone creates music, and it's like everywhere because of the platforms
Yeah,
and internet. So
also.
actually, right now, one of the most important things that I see is the character, is
Yeah.
the persona. Let's say Sabrina Carpenter.
Let's say.
Yeah, let's say, because as I understood, she had a career as a singer a long time after Disney. She had a long career, but then something happened. She became a world star right now. And what happened? They changed her image. That's what they did.
Yeah.
They created a specific image, kind of like, I don't know how they calculate that, but they, like, I guess there are people like that who see what people need, what will go kind of like viral with young people or whatever, and they created, like, they actually changed her persona, because she was like singing different songs in a different outfits with a different, like, she even was acting different, and now she
Yeah.
does it differently, and this actually worked for her. So, and I actually saw a video. Okay, I watched those videos as well, because I'm trying to figure out what makes
Yeah,
a
we all just studying.
yeah, mainstream. So I watched the video about her, and I understood that, like, actually what happened, why so long she wasn't very popular, is because they couldn't find a specific style that suits specifically her voice and her how she even looks. And then when they did that, then that's actually then it was like it literally like, if you remember on TikTok, Sabrina, she popped up like in a day or something. Like, she released a song, and then like everybody was like on TikTok.
Yeah, but there was a story behind it. Like, it's all not just I found the way and I find the way and just do some viral song. No, it's like mixed with the story of that character, mixed with the marketing that he had or she had, and
Also luck.
and a bit of music, because like I see today, it's not enough to be only musician. You like nothing. If you
Oh, that's true. Let's say I right now I'm gonna be very personal. Like, I'm struggling with social media. Like, I struggle with like selling myself. Let's say I upload a song or something, or I create a song, and then I know that I like one of the ways. Like, back then it was like to go to a label and sign a contract, and then they do that for you. Now you can do it yourself, which is a freedom in one sense, but at the same time, everyone is different. And let's say I sometimes like. I feel like it's draining my energy. If I'm on Instagram too much, then I kind of start comparing myself with others. I start to feel like, do I do enough? Should I do? So I don't even do Instagram, but like I feel like that just by using it. And then on TikTok, like I have occasionally these things that, no, I need to do TikTok because I need to promote myself. Who else is going to do that? But then again, instead of then I feel like, oh no, I need to like write this song. I need to compose this show like later. And then I don't do it. So, and I don't do it also because I kind of feel, I don't even know what I feel. I guess like, I guess it's just hard to promote yourself. It's like very easy to say, oh, you're so cool, you're so beautiful, you're so talented. But like when you say it about yourself, it's like if I just come right now and be like, yeah, you know, I am the most cool and beautiful and talented person.
Already know.
It feels fake.
Yeah.
But some people, they can do it very naturally, and it's like, and then they become very like big bloggers and everything. So for me, that's personally a struggle. That right now the promotion happens through social media, and I'm not a big fan of social media. But
I
I'm
understand
still trying, kind of.
I do. Like I did some experience with TikTok. I didn't want it to start it like you for the same motives. But I started, I did
Can
some
we see?
videos, for months or for 2 months, for 3 months.
Was it dancing videos or
It
anything?
was dancing, it was talking videos, it was some music videos because I also do music.
Oh.
Yeah, so I understand your way, but a little bit.
What do you do?
It's hard to explain because when people ask me what kind of genre, I say dark pop, but just because I don't know what it is.
Well, you can send me some. I can try to figure out what is the genre.
Yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, I'm really interested because I like to do some like different music, a bit of hip hop, a bit of pop, a bit of rock.
Like me, I also, if you heard all my songs, I was completely different.
Yeah,
So-
and I liked it. Like, I got the vibe. And so, and I really love. I would like to produce some music for films, maybe in the future, because I like to create the universe that you can like just take from yourself and put it into the reality, and it's so cool. Also because like when I listen to your music, I can see some visions, I can see some image, I can see some story that I like that, and he liked that. Maybe not for everyone, but I think for everyone.
But for me, that if you both liked it, I already feel so cool.
Yeah, no, it's I really
So nice.
appreciate when musicians do some that you can feel the world inside them, not just songs, not just my personality. My character
money,
is so
bitches.
cool. Yeah.
No, but that was also sometimes
it's
cool
okay.
to listen.
Everything
Yeah,
is okay.
I love rap sometimes.
Yeah. Like when I was when I was younger, I really hate like rap, like that stuff, because I'm not like the others.
I'm
because,
above it.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. It's the same pretending like I have money or I'm not like you. It's just the same game. You just choose another role, but you're still in the game. So then I just realized that sometimes you have to relax. You have to relax, not to be just always in focus.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, I mean, like struggling with mental health, I guess, in the sense of like as an artist, like of like what am I doing, why am I
Yeah.
doing it, do people like it and stuff, like is it good enough, it actually this like because yes, when I was also young as a teenager, as I said,
Oh,
like
you're young.
oh, so much in common. Wow. No. Yeah, but I mean, like when I was young, I was also like you, that I felt like some genres of art is like below me, or it's like, why do people do it? Why do you listen to it? It's so stupid. Like, like, but like Ravel, this is like shit and stuff. Then like the real world hits, and then you kind of start to like figuring out yourself and what are you doing and stuff. And then it actually made me very empathic towards other people, and empathic towards other ways of art. And like now, that's why I'm like right now I'm saying that like all this like I don't know, the trash, like everyone has like something that they think are trashy. Yes, for someone it's like a pop song is trashy, for someone it's like, I don't know, rap is like oh, what is that, why bullshit.
Yeah,
but that's the thing, that like now I feel like if a person does anything, and even if I don't like it personally, I still like feel empathy towards that person, because I understand that like to go out there and to make it, and even if it's not perfect, like everyone kind of like on the different level because of their like how they grow. Yeah. So then it's like I started feeling like I need to respect all the art. It doesn't matter if I like it. It doesn't matter if I think that it's smart or not. I just need to respect it, because behind it there's a person who is struggling anyway.
Yeah.
So
And also because you have to understand that when the person like tells you that I don't like that shit. Sorry. Maybe he really loved it, but he just afraid to
Admit?
yeah. Yeah,
That
sometimes
also can happen.
because it's like when you were young. I'm not sure that you hating these songs or this type of arts just because you really don't like it, but just because you also maybe it's a question afraid of being simple, being like the others, not because you want to be not like something else, but just because you're afraid to be like the other because you are part of them. And so even if you hate something really much, that means that you have it inside and you reflecting it like.
Well, yeah, love-hate relationship. But I mean, I understand where you're going, and it's actually also a real thing. Let's say
Part of growing up.
Let's say part of growing up is also like imagine different things. So let's say now, if I listen to Katy Perry, I can imagine myself being like this, like a girl on the party, and I can listen to that song and totally feel that, and then I can listen to Brahms and then be like, and then imagine different things. So it's true that it's also part of like like if you really want to, you can actually find something interesting in anything. Because it's upon you. So yeah, like and of course I was a teenager who was like like real musicians, not real musicians, real
but
art,
it's okay.
not real art.
I think that the part that we
maximalism.
But we should go through it.
Of course.
Like it's the only way.
Snobby. Yeah, is it a word? Snobism?
Yeah.
Snobism.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Okay, we start the interview like from that philosophic stuff, but I really wanted to know your story first. First of all, that we said already. What is your story? Like, why are you here? Why are you here?
Well, let's discuss the philosophy behind art.
yeah, but it was nice. It was really, I like that stuff.
Yeah.
And we have tea, so it's perfect.
So you want to know my story?
Yeah.
How am I like here in Rome? Or
maybe
how am I
even,
alive still?
Yeah, earlier.
Okay. Yes. Well, so my story starts, as I said, like I am from Kazakhstan. I lived there till 25. So I graduated my bachelor as a classical pianist. Then I was working as a classical pianist. But my soul wanted something different.
Yeah.
And of course, as we said, teenage maximalism. So when I was a teenager, I also dreamt of traveling, and especially I dreamt to living somewhere abroad. I don't know, I guess because I felt like it's so romantic. It's like you are seeing new places and different things. So actually at 21, when I graduated, I tried to go to Europe to study my master's, but I tried to go to Vienna. But because the communication between the conservatory was bad, so like I kind of dropped it, and then I stayed in Kazakhstan, and then I like actually coming here was a very unpredictable for me situation, because I really after that I want to hear your story. So so and then so I was already like 25. I didn't even think that I need masters or whatever, because I thought like I already need to work, and I was doing actually a lot of things. I was in like non-professional theater. I was actually trying acting. I was trying music.
Oh really?
Yeah, I did a lot of things. Like my hobby is to be everywhere and do random things. Like
I understand that.
Yeah, I was
totally.
in theaters. I was in in some kind of groups and some kind of like I don't know, like community programs for musicians. So I was doing a lot. I was enjoying myself. And then COVID happened. I got super depressed. I was at home. I was also working.
Alone?
No, I was it was a lockdown, but then after we found a way to sneak out. Sorry, like it's a very...
No, it's okay. Everything is
I
okay.
just don't want anyone to judge me, because I understand that it was a serious thing. So I tried to make sure that I am not like doing anything bad. But anyway.
You don't.
So the point was that like, and then just something happened. Actually, it's a little magical story. I am not that person who is too much into this, like, like I am into spirituality, but I'm not into magic, okay? But this was kind of magic because my friend contacted me. I mean, the friend of my sister, she contacted me and she was like, I am doing this. She's a psychologist and she was doing this something like a magic New Year resolution course. And she was like, do you, in 2021, do you want to participate? I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. I participated and we had to like write our goals.
In Hogwarts?
No, at home. But we had to like plan like what do we want to achieve in the next years, and then actually like make steps and then believe in it and like say like affirmations about it. And then for some reason one of the plans.
We can do it!
Yes, that like you deserve. And then like one of the plans was to like still find somewhere to study. And then just like after that, what I did, I wrote it. I have it in my like everything I wrote I have in the notebook at home. And then I googled like compositional master's course, and then I was like, well, I've been in Rome, it was super nice, it was like warm. No, but I mean it's very beautiful. I was a fan. It's beautiful. Rome is beautiful, like the culture, the weather and everything. So I googled like in Rome, and then the first one came my school. And right now I don't want to like disregard the school because the school actually is super cool, but like for me it was literally just one click and I found the school, and it was like the course in English, whatever I wanted. It was called applied music, so it's like specifically for film scoring, game scoring, and everything I wanted to learn. And then I contacted the school, and the school just answered, and like that. I had an online exam, and then I flew to Rome, and then I started living in Rome, and then I was struggling so much because it's so hard to live far away from home. And, it's already my 4th year here. I graduated last year, I think, 1.5 years ago. But I found my love here, and that's what made it easier for me because like making friends when you are like a foreigner is a little harder, I would say, and maybe the age as well. Like everyone is like doesn't have time, they work. They have problems. So like for me, my partner made it possible that I like still here and I'm kind of going strong. And everything.
You can feel yourself like a living person, like you live in your life. Love is really important. No, I can understand it like now. I also had love, but
sounds kind of sad.
No, because in Russia, it's a long story and it's
too personal. It's okay. Feel the emotions.
I'm alone. I'm single, so my number, la regia, per favore. So, your story.
Yes, well, that was kind of my story, and then, well, right now I'm teaching, like I was teaching the whole time, like I'm still teaching, mostly, actually, like
you're teaching online or?
Half, actually. I have students here, but I have also very good, like, long-term students that are, like, somehow it happens. Like that's actually so cool when you like I have some students that in 2020 we started online, and like one girl, she was like 5 years old and stuff, and now she's like almost 11, 12, and she's already becoming a teenager, and it's so fun. Like I feel like they are my kids. Even though it sounds strange, but sometimes I do feel like that.
No, I can understand
and
that.
Here I have some adults also, because I teach singing as well, and actually a lot of adults in Rome, they come to me to like fulfill their dream of learn how to sing, and I help them because, as I said, I worked also a little bit, not worked, but I was a part of a theater, so there we also learned this like projection and like all of this like vocal training a little bit, so I have like that experience as well. So a lot of adults, they come to me and they say, you know, like I am working, I need to talk a lot, but I feel like my voice is like giving up, and like I feel like I restrained here, so like help me, and I actually help them. So
guys,
if you need lessons,
if you need some lessons,
composing as well.
We already heard that it was awesome, so I have no doubts. Okay, and why you chose music, or you didn't?
I did.
You did.
I don't know.
Maybe parents
chose. Well, the story is actually very funny. So like Do you want the story about how did I professionally go there, or in the very beginning?
In the very beginning first.
Okay. Well, the story was that my family is non-musicians. No one in relatives non-musicians. So like, I was just going with my mom after my kindergarten. I was going to my aunt, and she had a piano. And like, I don't know. Apparently, my mom's told me. I already don't remember that. Like every time we would go there, I would just strictly go to the piano and sit there for hours while they talk. And one time she even said something like, you were playing random notes, but they actually sounded quite nice together. So you actually like, she felt like I am understanding something.
Yeah.
And then the aunt told my mom, like, maybe go to music school. And my mom was like, okay. And we went, and I wasn't the most talented student there. Like, and when I finished my music school, there was a point where I had to go to music college. In Kazakhstan, music college is not like university, it's like underneath the university before you go. So I went to music college before, like, on that border, my teacher. This is such a sad story, because my teacher from that music school, she like looked at me, she was like, Marisha, are you serious? You want to become a musician? And I was like, yes, what's the problem with that? And she was like, well, okay, if you really want to, you can do that. But now I understand where she was coming from. Not like personally, but I understand maybe she was like struggling, because they say musicians, they are like unemployed most of the times, and also like don't have a lot of salaries and whatever. So maybe that was her point. I still don't know. What do you think? Why did she say
I don't know. I wanted to ask, like, what kind of problem you had in college, in the school?
No.
Why?
In college, it was before the college. And I didn't have any problems. I graduated with the red diploma and everything. It's just, it was something like personal. I guess she was like disappointed in her career or something.
Maybe, because...
I mean, maybe she...
No, you can't just... tells the thing that I just don't have the because I'm teaching too, so I can imagine that I am telling my child that thing that you really want to go there.
To be fair, I don't know, maybe she just thought that I'm not that good. It can also be, I don't know, maybe it was her opinion that I was.
And you go to study to become more. It's a logical way.
Actually, my story is full of toxic teachers. Now we come to this, that I survived. Now I say it proud. I survived through most toxic teachers that ever exist.
The names.
No, I don't want to. They're all in Kazakhstan anyway. They will never see this. So.
Why? Explain us. Like.
No, because musical world, especially the classical one, the proper education, the professional education is full of toxicity in general, because it's like, as I said, about the ego, and also about this, like, that I think it's like a little bit Soviet culture as well, that you need to push to become better, and also you need to always think that you are like a shit. If you believe that you're shit, then you are like humble, and then you can actually achieve something. So all the teachers, they actually made sure that we all feel like total crap, and like actually till I like became already more adult, I actually believe that I'm not talented, that I'm like not as good as other people, and I will never be like on the top and stuff. So actually for me, it took a lot of mental work to go through like my self-worth, and like understand that, like, as I said, like, it doesn't matter what art I'm making, it's still like, it's still an art and stuff. So so it was full of that, of course.
Can you remember some good moments?
Oh, of course. Before our final exam in conservatory, like my teacher who was teaching me, she was like super pissed because something I couldn't do something, and then she was like kind of like, no, I mean, that it was also, but like she kind of stopped me.
It's classical, okay.
I wish that would be the case, because actually what she was doing, it was a mental abuse. So she would like stop me, and then she would say like, you are not a musician. You will never be a musician. You are such shit. Like, how dare you come how dare you come to the conservatory and like think that you deserve something? You are nothing. You are nothing. And I would sit there and be like, don't cry, because actually I had another classmate who was also from this teacher, and she would always cry, and she would imagine the level of toxicity, that she would respect her less because she would cry when she abuses her. And I didn't cry because I have a very good thing of like holding my emotions. So I would like stare at her when she's like telling me, you're nothing, you are stupid, you are like untalented. And I would be like, and then she would be like, she's not crying. Okay, now play again and stuff. So she respected me more. And in the end, she was like, yeah, I received a very good grade, by the way. I received like, not A+, but like A. And then she was like, no, I never worried about you. I knew you would play good. But that girl, she also received actually an A, but I think like A- or something. But she had like gray hair like this from 1 year, last year of the conservatory.
It reminds me one story that my father told me. Like there was a boxing school, right? And there was a teacher, like tough, like you said, like really toxicity, system of down. And so he like when he has a new new student, he always do that thing that he put the strongest man, the strongest fighter against him, just to see if that guy comes another day, like the day after. So it's like испытание,
yeah, like
try out,
like
how we can say, yeah.
I also forgot, like a quest, not a quest.
Something like that, that you have to pass
exam,
to
like an exam.
Exam, yeah, to prove that you are like
worth it. That
yeah,
you want it.
You want it. Yeah. So, but it's also it can be traumatized. Like it can aiutami.
Traumatize.
Again.
Traumatize
You. It can traumatize you.
How would it be in Italian? Traumatizing.
Può essere traumatizzato da questa cosa. È tutto international stuff, international words, and I really don't know what the I do. Like I was thinking a lot about that. Like you can't be a teacher that does like you're good. You have the good job. You're a good man. You're a good guy, and you do your best every fucking day. So, but it's not true. And maybe that guy think that I'm so great, and then he meets the real world.
Sucks.
That like, or the world will traumatize you, or the other. So, or the teacher, but in the other way, like you can be so hard, you can be so tough to young guys because they are young. Also because they're young and they really don't know about that life. And I can be prepared for this. So I just try to find the balance. I try to I can say that there are some guys for whom it's a good thing to push, like for me, for example, when I was young and the teacher urlare, cricket, yelling on me, I was like, I feel some energy, like I have. No, it can help also because when you dance, because dance teachers, they yelling like always. It's normal, it's okay, and I like it. But I have some students that you can yell on them because they're like
gentle.
But they're so talented, and I can see the potential. I can see potential, but with work, with time, with some lessons, and etc. But I can see that. So I don't know. I was just wondering
No,
about your school because it's hurtful. I can imagine.
It's an interesting topic because right now I'm a teacher, so I'm struggling myself with these things. Like, how do you where is the balance? And I agree that sometimes you need to be tough, but I guess the problem of my
much tough.
Yes, and also the problem of my teachers were that they were personal. That's the line that I think no teacher should go. That it does, like, even if they dance badly or let's say play badly, you never can say that they are bad people because of it, or they like I don't know, like that their self-worth should depend on that they can't do something.
That's the line.
Yeah, because for them that's what why it was toxic, that they were telling me that like you are bad and you can't do it and stuff. And right now, if I'm like, even I sometimes can like not scream, of course, but I can be like, what are you doing there? You know, like that a little bit. But I kind of try to stop myself from going like, like you didn't prepare for the lesson, you are bad. No, it's like, but I still say like it's bad that you didn't prepare, and then like blah 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 blah. Find more time. But like I never kind of like go to like, I don't want them to feel bad of themselves. In a sense, because like in the end of the day, I am just a teacher, I'm not a judge, so like I will never judge who will do what when they grow up and when they're gonna go and maybe become professionals. Because let's say, according to that teacher, my teacher, she was saying that I'm so bad that right now I'm a musician, so it's kind of like doesn't make sense, because she was like, you're not musician. So, like, yeah, that's better. And something like that. And let's say we had, I remember, like, actually a very cool story, if you feel like shit, So, in our conservatory, we had my classmate, there was one girl who was like, everybody would say that she's the worst. And the worst because she would skip all the time. She didn't care so much about practicing. She would like do a lazy...
It's me.
She would do a lazy job of like preparing. And I think even some exams she had to take double because she was so bad. And like our teachers just were trying to push her so that she graduates and finally gets off their back.
She's a genius. She's a genius. I know the end of this story already.
I don't know about the genius, but that girl ended up becoming a very famous singer in Kazakhstan. Like not in Kazakhstan, but let's say she found some kind of guys, they became friends, and they made a group that they are doing covers but also make their own music in Kazakh language. And right now they have like millions of viewers on YouTube. And I'm like looking at that and I'm like, who would know that girl, like, I mean, it's not that I was judging her, but like everyone was judging her. And then she actually became maybe one of the successful people from our class.
That's why. Yeah. And it's a good question. Like, you have to get some discipline for your creative work, or you just go like and do whatever you want, do whatever you like, feel free to do it, be yourself, and that's it. That's enough. It's a question, please.
No, but like the point, like I understood the question, I'm gonna answer it, but I'm gonna make a point about the story that I said. The point was that she was good enough, but not in conservatory. So she was never, let's say, meant to be a classical pianist that would play with orchestra.
But musician. So then the question, does it mean that if she, that she went to conservatory for nothing? Of course not. That's the thing, that for her it probably benefited her so much that when she's singing better, probably because she had all this proper education. Of course.
So
base of everything.
So and to be honest, I actually believe that she was trying. So this is the answer to your question, that she was trying to do. It's just because she was meant for something different. Like, I guess her trying wasn't enough for the conservatory, for the specific conservatory goals. But then she took something that she needed. She still worked, she still played, she still went to lessons. Of course, she could like not skip so much, but okay, whatever. I'm not going to judge. But like, she took what she needed. that then in her career actually benefited her. So that's why when I'm giving lessons, I'm actually always reminding myself that like all these kids or adults even, I never know what will their future be. Maybe right now I'm teaching a boy a piano, but he will become a singer, or he will become a composer, or he will become even, I don't know, an actor or something. So I'm trying just to give as much as I can without asking so much that, like, you know, like we have these goals and you need to achieve them, and if you don't achieve them, then that's bad. Actually, it's not, because like they will take something and sometimes they can use it in something that you never expected from them.
Yeah, so, yeah, you're totally
but the point
right.
is that you still need to work hard.
Of course, but I totally agree. Also because I have that problem with the with the parents of children's with homework. They can, like, okay, I do my lessons with her children, and
Her.
yeah.
There is a story there.
Yeah. And I hear, like, I explain some stuff, some technical stuff, some like philosophical stuff of why should we dance and no,
why?
Yeah. And I hear from that 3 years old little girl, yeah, but dancing is not so important as my mom said. Okay, but you know, everything is not so important, like everything, because if you took something, whatever it, music, dancing, working, sleeping, whatever it is, you took it like, oh, it's not so important.
Then what's the point of
that?
that?
Yeah. Like, okay, if everything is important for you, with everything you can choose. Okay, I don't need all of that stuff, but I can, like, take this one because it can be helpful for another project that I have, and from another project I can bring something to you, maybe, if we can find the connection between our worlds that are unique, because the arts are unique. Like, you do music for dancing show, so it's already connected, but we already need to find that connection, because it's two separated worlds. Like, I can feel, because when I do music, I feel like I'm in the world of music. When I do dancing, I feel that I'm in the world of dancing. But I want to feel like I'm in the world of art, like, because I do dance with music, and it's important. I do music, and maybe I think about how the body of others will feel in that moment with that kind of rhythm. That's why I was asking about contemporaneo, if that was...
Could help.
Yeah. So that's it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but actually I think that the connection between, as you said, like that it feels different worlds, but I think the connection is this, like, the understanding that you need to work and you need to, like, give your best in everything. That's actually, for me, the connection between different types of art. So let's say if I go to I still go to dance classes sometimes for myself.
Yeah.
So if I go to a dance class, I have the same mindset that if I go and play piano.
Yeah.
And the mindset is that, let's say if I play piano, I'm trying to, like, clean, make everything clean, like kind of like control my arms.
Yeah.
And then the same thing I do when I dance.
Because it's the same. It's the same.
So the point of hard working is the same.
Yeah.
If I go and sing, then I also try to sing as good as I can.
Course.
It's hard working and stuff.
But it... okay. And it was also... I had that... the zero.
We were talking about hard work.
Hard working. Yeah. But it's also a bit Sovietical stuff. Like, whatever you do it great. My mom.
True.
So
I'm a little bit of a Soviet person too.
yeah, but it's okay. Like, I like that we can find that balance between hard teaching, hard doing something, and be just relaxed, like,
But,
Italian guys. Not everyone, like not them. But it's important to relax, and it's important to work hard.
Yes, and also not feel less of yourself if you worked hard and the results are not as you want or expected, or someone says that the results are not as good. That's the point of hard work, that you give your best and then try not to be hard on yourself if it's still not enough for someone or even for yourself, because as a perfectionist sometimes we feel like we're still not enough. Yeah. So I think that's the main thing, that you try your best, but
perfection is nothing.
But actually, nothing is nothing means anything. Like,
yeah.
In the end of the world, like, what is this? Living, doing the job, playing the music, feeling like, again, like, I feel a lot of things about like my passions and everything. But in the end of the day, we're all gonna die.
Yeah. I will die today.
So like, if I sang a song and then my voice was horrible, of course I'm gonna feel bad and awful. But I will still go to sleep and eat my breakfast the next day, because like, okay.
Yeah, we will reborn.
Move on. Try the next time.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. And we have one groove direction. I didn't explain that platform for young musicians. Maybe you know, maybe not. That wants to get some feedback, because it's really important.
Oh, that's so nice.
So we gonna hear the song that calls "I Cannot See." Thank you very much. I cannot see still.
Sorry.
Okay, just name it. Yeah, but it's
Yuna?
I can see the second word, but I can. Okay, and then Mauna Ke.
Wow.
Okay.
Something Hawaiian or not? Because there's a like a.
I don't know.
It looks like Hawaii.
Yeah.
Someone made this song, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hala
Yeah, guys. Hey, we're here. Yeah, are we here? You still watching Jet Lag with with Mariya with the Mariya the first Mariya in the show. So how it was? How you find it?
The song.
Yes, the song.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was very peculiar and particular because it has this ethnical element.
Yeah.
And I still I'm so bad at like geography or whatever. So is it like Hawaiian or something? Because the music video also tells us something about that.
Yeah, but it's like.
part. So I'm not sure, but I like that it's a little bit like. There are some elements that are, as I said, not mainstream elements.
Yeah, not mainstream elements.
And of course, the instrumental is sick. Like, come on, it was very cool. The guitars, the riffs, in the end, I don't know, the synth there was, or it was a piano. Like, it was cool. It was.
What is this? Is it like ethnical rock?
I didn't understand. Like the thing is that I didn't understand the words because with these specific vocals, it's very hard to like.
Yeah, but it was really clear. Like.
No, the vocals were clear, but the words.
The words, yeah.
Because I didn't understand even the language. Was it in what language it was? Did you understand?
No.
But it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just
No.
I think it wasn't English. I think so.
And we could see the name of the song, and it's not
It's
English.
not English, yeah. So I think it's a sick rock song. I would if I will go to a rock concert and someone would play it, I would be like.
In that places.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know why. I don't know why that specific background, like the music video. Some elements were cool, but I don't understand.
Yeah, but they go together, and you feel like you
because if I just
between.
if I just look at the music video, I feel like I'm in na 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 na.
Yeah.
But then the song was so maybe there is some kind of a concept behind.
Yeah, maybe like that happy song that has the deep and depressive core inside.
Yeah, or maybe it's just they liked the aesthetics of the thing. So that one I'm not sure about. But the song itself, very sick, very rocky, very hardcore.
I totally agree. It's cool. Yeah, 10 Mauna Kia. It's not English.
Yeah, Mauna. Even the names is so interesting.
Maybe they're from
Imaginal Cells. Do I read it correctly? Imaginal Cells.
Yeah.
So you are guys, you're cool because everything is so quite unique. Even the names.
Yeah. And the
Cells.
other works, as we can see.
And they have a logo and everything.
Similar. Yeah.
No,
and it's like always from that part of the world.
Yeah.
Which kind of?
Yeah. So I mean, I think very cool because I don't even
from
know.
Arizona. So America. So it's
Native Americans.
Tipo Maya. No.
Something like that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Okay. And
we are artistic people. We are not very smart in other things.
no, we are like smart, but we know something from that kind of topic, from that topic, from that and that.
Yes.
A bit of everything, like pizza.
Did you like the song?
Yeah.
Me too. I think, as I said, for the specific genre of rock.
A bit long.
Yeah, that's
A bit, because it's like you feel the power, but if the power is constantly in parallel and it's long, you just go down.
Maybe changing the parts, making one part
or you have to
quieter,
build like
and then build up, and then make a mainstream song, build up.
Yeah,
and
no, with the simple motive, like you can start with piano,
maybe that
go
one, that
to
one I agree.
orchestral stuff.
To change to make it more powerful, maybe a little bit of changes.
Contrast. Yeah,
contrast.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think.
Okay.
To jump on it in the rock club. Or
I don't know. Jump.
No, but like they do this like with the head and everything.
Yeah, but then don't like that woman
Yeah.
in the image in the video.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to ask the last question, if I can.
Yes.
It will be a long story from you. Maybe not. Why you choose the English language for your songs? Why it's
Dun, dun,
not?
dun.
Yeah. No, yeah, I always do that question because many of us do this.
Well,
So-
I think originally it was because I wanted an English-speaking audience. That's true. I think like
Why? They are more smarter than us.
Oh, no,
They're
no.
better than.
No, because when I was living in Kazakhstan, I wanted to go somewhere. Yeah, that was the beginning.
Yeah.
Then, like living here, I also feel like I'm a part of English-speaking community rather than Italians and stuff. And also, actually, like my one of the goals is to go to Canada. Actually,
Oh.
to make another jump.
So you need French too.
Well, I want to go to Toronto, so there actually English is enough. But I mean, like, and also.
Beautiful.
And also, for some reason, to write lyrics, I feel more inspiration to do it in English. And I think it's because sometimes, like when I started speaking more English on a daily basis, I understood that it feels like me, but not as personal. Then let's say my native language is Russian, and when I write in Russian, then sometimes I can write something. Yes, and sometimes I can cringe as well.
Yeah, okay.
If I say
normal.
something, and then I'm like, oh, I don't know if that sounds okay. In English, it feels a little less personal for me. So
I understand. For the same reason, I started to do it, and for the reason of melodies, because.
Yeah, the different melodies. It's true. In Russian, the melodies, they like the words with the melody work a little bit different.
Yeah.
So, and the music that I write works better with English. That's also
Yeah.
true.
That's also like sometimes you like wrote something, only the music maybe, and you like hear that language that should be there.
Yeah.
You feel it like from I don't know from. From your chest,
From
your mind, from something, yeah. So yeah.
No, but actually,
But it was cool, that song in Russian. It
No.
was like it was not cringe, and it was fun, and it's difficult to do it together, like fun and not cringe.
Thank you. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, any in Kazakh?
Yes, like but the thing is, I'm not doing it for my personal thing. Sometimes I do it for the theater, and sometimes mainly for the theater. Because
Why don't you do it for you?
Well, let's start that I don't speak Kazakh. Like I speak on like a basic level of like give me blah 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 blah. But I can't write beautiful lyrics. And actually, that's a sad part because I wish I could do it. And actually, in the future, maybe one time I will actually start learning my language, the Kazakh. It's just my family. Like I am. It's another excuse, but I will say it. My mom is half Kazakh, but also half Ukrainian, like a little bit Ukrainian and a little bit Russian. And like in our family, we always spoke Russian. And I lived with my granny, who was half Ukrainian, half Russian. So kind of like that's why our main language is like that. And I kind of never even learned it that well. I only heard it, and sometimes like. And my friends, for some reason, also we were always like a Russian-speaking community. But it's a shame, and I want to learn it. But I love to write for Kazakh with Kazakh lyrics. And what I do, I usually just ask people to write me. And then I create a melody and everything. And one time we did a fun thing. 2 years ago, we did a cover of the band Kino. You probably know the Victor Tsoi. And we did one of the. Мы хотим танцевать. We did a Kazakh version on that.
Wow!
I did an arrangement and everything. I sang it. Of course, the lyrics. My friend made the lyrics.
Can we find it on YouTube or is? We can find it.
Yes.
La regia, aiutaci.
Okay.
Por favor.
So to find it, we need to go to Ismailova Theater of Dance. It's actually now promotion of the theater.
Yeah. You have to talk about your
no,
project and
actually
about your
my
future
name, Mariya Ismailova.
projects.
And then
Dai che ce la fai.
Mariya. Mariya actually with Y, so it's like R-I-Y-A, Mariya. That's actually what makes my name
Okay.
different. Yes, Ismailova. I-S-M-A.
I tipo idem. Z tipo scusa. Okay.
Yes, you can yes, you can do that. Ismailova, it's like that.
Bravo, hai fatto bene.
I mean, I know it's hard.
I think so. I don't see.
Huh? What did you write?
No, it's
No,
not.
Ismail. The first part. I-S-M-A. Not the Marisha part, but Isma.
Yeah.
I-L
Ismailova.
Ismailova. Okay. Okay, fine. So if we go down, let's find this 25 because it's on the the below after this piano one. This one. This is the cover for the
Open it. I want to hear it
Kazakh language. Very cool.
right now. I'm curious. They will not understand, but I will.
Bizden yürek jana motor siyahtı. Öndürde biz bärinde bilemiz. Sizler dünyeni şok kılgan şar. Biz kalganımızdı isteymiz. Bizde durmay жатып тесіп өткен. Соның барлығын жамайтын тігінші қайда. Енді есіміз ауысқан болса да не бопты. Біз білегіміз келсе не бопты. Bizde yürek jana motor siyahtı. Неге нені біз тағы күтеміз? Біз қалағанымызды істейміз. Дәл қазір билеуді біз қалаймыз. Соғыс емес, билеу біздің қаламыз. Соғыс емес, билеу біздің қаламыз. Соғыс емес, билеу біздің қаламыз. Соғыс емес, билеу біздің қаламыз.
Scrivi per favore кино. Scrivi tipo così proprio кино su YouTube. Scrivi kino, we want to dance. In inglese dopo puoi scrivere anche. Mi sa che lo trova. Kino. Esatto. No, yeah. This is the original one. Just to hear the difference. Old song. We can see because we are young. Tipo anni 80. 90, scusa.
Наше сердце работает как новый мотор. Мы в 14 лет знаем все, что нам надо знать. И мы будем делать все, что мы захотим, пока вы не угробили весь этот мир. Нас еще до рождения наделали дыр. И где тот портной, что сможет их залатать?
It was a good interview, I guess, because I like I feel more deeper. Like
You mean emotionally? What happened with you?
of course, yeah. Okay, so it was wonderful, like your music, like I said before, and you're wonderful as a person. I'm not agree with your teacher. You're a wonderful person. You have your wonderful music, and I don't know. We can finish with some last words. No. First of all, per favore, raccontaci. Dimmi, tell me about your future projects
Well,
that we can.
of course. So my plan is in autumn or closer to the winter, I want to release a single.
Okay.
So one of the songs that you heard, as I said, some songs are not still published. So one of the
Oh, so
songs
exclusive one.
Yes, exclusive one will be out. That's one of my plans. Also, I am planning to upload this soundtrack for this Koksirek show, the Wolf Show, on Bandcamp. So actually, in July you can find my Bandcamp and buy it from there if you want to listen.
Yeah. And if you want some lessons,
Of course. And if you want some lessons,
pianoforte,
hit me
canto,
up.
hit her up.
I'm a good teacher. As I said, I'm not yelling and I'm not making you feel bad about yourself.
She's a wonderful teacher,
Yes.
a wonderful musician. So, dobbiamo finire in inglese o in italiano? In inglese. Yeah, in Russian. Better.
I mean, I can say something in the
Yeah.
end, like, thank you for inviting me. Thank you for having me here. Actually, it was very fun. I was quite nervous when I was coming down here because,
Me
like,
too.
yeah, I mean, it's always like that, meeting
Always,
new
yeah.
people, and also kind of like, oh, what if I mess up something or something? So, like, and the whole team, I don't know
Yeah,
how to
yeah.
call, like, they were so cool and so nice, and you were
And
so
very
nice as well.
professional.
Yeah, of course, very professional, but also very good as people as well.
Yeah.
And
Wonderful people.
yeah, you were nice to talk to as well. So thank you so
very much. I apologize if I sometimes I am just a bit stupid with some words.
No,
With
but
some
he
pauses.
speaks very
Yeah.
great Italian, so
Yeah,
like,
maybe
I don't speak
Russian.
such Italian. So.
Yeah. In English. Yeah. I just need the practice. So
And
come to
confident.
us.
Be
Yeah.
confident in yourself. You can do it. You are enough.
Thank you.
Your English is enough.
Grazie, ragazzi.
Yes.
Grazie. Спасибо большое. Спасибо огромное.
Спасибо и тебе.
Спасибо.
И вам.
Спасибо. It was awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't know what to say. I just don't want to say thank you. Thank you.
Yes, and thanks everyone.
Everyone, and everything is great, everything is wonderful. So we will see the next jet lag episode in July, no? Right? La regia mi conferma che giugno facciamo ancora? Sì? Sì. Allora 12 giugno ci vediamo per il prossimo jet lag. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ci vediamo la prossima volta, ragazzi.